Have you ever wondered why do some buildings make you feel calm, while others make you feel stressed, uncomfortable, or even lost? Why does the same room feel different when the light changes? Or why some cities inspire you and others exhaust you? Well, the answer to all of this is architecture, but not the architecture most people think of. Today we're going to break it down. What is architecture really? Not the textbook definition, but the real meaning behind the buildings we live in, work in, and dream about.
Assalamu alaikum. If you ask normal people what is architecture, most will say designing buildings, drawing plans, something complicated that architects do. But that is only 5% of architecture. Architecture is not just walls, floors, drawings, or fancy buildings. It is emotion, culture, technology, human behavior, and environment. Architecture is basically a story told through space. Every space you walk into, from your bedroom to your office, to the streets of your city, is trying to tell you something, and you're feeling it even if you don't realize it consciously. So what is architecture really? Here is the simple definition people love. Architecture is the art and science of shaping space for human life, not just buildings. Space architecture exists in the air between two walls, the way light enters a window, the path your body naturally takes in a room, the sound of footsteps in a corridor, the view you see when you wake up. It is not only what you see, but also what you experience. Think of architecture as the design of human experience. If you feel peaceful inside a mosque, motivated in an office, or inspired in a music, that is architecture influencing your emotions. Let's go back thousands of years. Before architects, before drawings, before concrete, humans lived in nature. They needed shelter, not something beautiful, just something safe. So architecture was born from survival. Caves became homes, branches became roofs, stones became walls. But slowly, survival turned into creativity. Egyptians aligned pyramids with stars. Greeks searched for perfect proportions. Romans invented arches, aqueducts, and domes. Architecture went from protecting life to shaping civilization. Today, we don't just build for safety, we build for comfort, identity, efficiency, culture, ambition, and sustainability. Architecture is basically the history of humanity written in buildings. Here is the secret. Not every building is architecture. A building becomes architecture when it does three things. Good architecture answers a question: how can this space be healthier? How can people move better? How can we save energy? How can we live together? Architecture should make life better. A school that inspires children, a hospital that reduces stress, a home that makes you feel safe, a park that invites community. Architecture is always saying something. This is our culture. This is our future. This is who we are. Think of a building you admire: Burj Khalifa, Lua Abu Dhabi, Apple Park. You like it not only because it looks beautiful, but because it makes you feel something. Most people don't notice architecture consciously, but architecture silently controls your mood and decisions. Here is how. Light controls your body clock. Sunlight makes you productive. Dark corners makes you lazy or anxious. Space controls your movement. Wide open spaces makes you feel free. Tight spaces increase stress. Colors influence your emotions. Warm colors feel inviting. Cold colors feel professional. Design affects your behavior. A well-designed library makes you study longer. A noisy offices reduce focus. We think we shape buildings, but buildings shape us every day. Architecture is changing faster than ever. We now design with AI, sustainability, smart materials, biophilic design, parametric tools, and zero carbon goals. Cities are becoming smarter. Buildings are becoming more human, and architecture is becoming more about experience than about concrete and steel. The future is not bigger buildings, the future is better spaces for people.
So, what is architecture? Not just structures, not just design, not just drawings. Architecture is the story of humanity told through space. You experience it every single day, when you wake up, when you walk to work, when you travel, and even when you dream. And in this series, we're going to explore the world one beautiful concept at a time. If you're excited, welcome to the journey. This is architecture, and this is just the beginning.